What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review with Marky Mark here at the Marky Mark and Kayla YouTube channel. So you're probably wondering, Mark, why are you wearing a sleeveless shirt in the middle of February? It's freezing, it's cold as balls out, no one's enjoying this weather, and if you are enjoying this weather, there's something very wrong with you. You're like, what's going on, man? Why are you wearing that? Why are you wearing that? So tomorrow, when this is posted, it'll be the 41st anniversary of the Miracle on Ice. So before I jump into this, thank you guys for watching. I love you. We love you. Please subscribe down below. Give us some suggestions. Whatever you're feeling, we'll have some fun with it. I got some really fun verses coming up. Doing some timeline verses as well with certain actors and actresses. So stay tuned. It'll be very fun. But let's hop into this. So Miracle on Ice. This movie is so near and dear to my heart. I love it. I can't think of a movie I love with my entire heart more than this movie. Taking superhero movies away from it, because this movie is what I grew up on when I was in high school. Middle school to high school. I grew up on this movie. I was number 21 when I played baseball and hockey. Middle school to high school. Michael Ruzioni, he was the reason why. He was the captain of the '80 Olympic team. Our oldest son is named Brooks. I named him after Herb Brooks. And my dear father, Kevin Bradley, I love you. He literally was Herb Brooks as a coach. So I just have I have a soft spot for this movie. And just the story, all of it. I mean, let me just start with the interesting facts really quick. Kurt Russell, he took a huge pay cut to make sure all the people that went to the games to be fans were paid with food. So that came out of his paycheck to pay all these people with actual food, not just like chips as their thing to shoot for the movie. So that was cool. Not cool fact, it's just sad fact. Herb Brooks, the real Herb Brooks, died a couple months before this movie was actually finished and released. So that sucks that he never got to see the finishing product of it. At the very end it says he didn't see it, but he lived it, so that is true. And then number 3, it has been told through the players, the coaches, the fans, that this was the most accurate description of a live action movie ever. They had a lot of the coaches, a lot of the staff, most of the players, and Herb Brooks himself come back and give their description of what happened so they could really try to tell this story as accurate as possible. So you just gotta love the realness behind this movie. So that's something I really love about it. As an athlete, to know the grind that they went through and to see the outcome that they got is just so poetic and beautiful. Seeing Herb Brooks know that he got cut in 64 Olympics, so he had to do it to the other one of his other players. So like, to see his struggle with that was kind of, you feel that in your feels, you know. Jack O'Callahan hurting his knee, grinding so much, like that was hard. That's hard for me to watch, because like as an athlete, like it sucks when you get hurt, when you know you're forced to go out when you don't want to. It always sucks. Just the weight behind this movie, and we're not going to get into politics, and if there's a political comment down below, I will delete it, because this is not a political post. But I will say what is wonderful about this movie is it shows that America is still America. Even though it was 41 years ago, we're still the same America. We can still be the same America. There's a really great scene with, I think it was Ronald Reagan. I think that was the president at the time. And his speech hit me hard tonight, because it's like sitting here, we see where America is. It's political war right now out there, and it's sad to watch, and it makes my heart hurt. And to sit and just watch this movie, knowing that tomorrow, when I release this movie, will be 41-year anniversary of it, it just makes me realize that we're still the same country, and we can still get out of this. We can still do it. It just comes down to you and I to be loving with each other and just be there for one another. Wear these colors proud. And I know recently it's been really hard to for a lot of people, and I understand that. So if you're struggling, pause me now and go watch this movie. The reason why I'm all fired up right now is because I literally just got done watching it. We were gonna do another review, and I'm like, I can't. Tomorrow is the anniversary. I have to watch this. So, my score for this movie is a whopping, I'm not even doing drum roll, I'm just gonna tell you, it's a 9.9. I don't ever think there's such a thing as a perfect movie, but if there was, it would be this one. But for licks and kicks, no, you know what? I'm gonna give it a 10. I'm just gonna give it a 10. There's nothing about the movie that I hate. There's not one thing. Not a thing. I can't think of a single, like, oh, that person bugged me. I didn't like that. That irked me. Nothing. Loved it. The again scene, so good. Again. Like, I'll never forget it. We were playing a team in baseball. I think it was my sophomore year, and we should have beat them pretty good, and we didn't. We beat them, but we didn't beat them good. And I remember Kevin Bradley, hand on his hip, again. We did sprints in the rain for like an hour after the game. And this movie kind of came out a couple years after I was out of high school, or in high school. So it was just, I reflected on the old days of my high school career of sucking at hockey and baseball. So, made me sit my feels for a little bit, wishing I was better, but whatever, can't be good at everything. So this movie's a 10 for me. If you haven't watched it, I beg you to go watch it. If you're, struggling with the American colors and you're like, I don't really feel like standing high, we got too much going on in life, just go watch it and be proud that is your country, that this is our history. Every year we get to go back and relive what happened. It's awesome. And I got to share it with my lady, which was wonderful, because she didn't know who won. We're watching it, she's like, oh, I'm so nervous. Soviet Union's gonna win. I'm like, you haven't heard of this story? Like, what? So, it was awesome. I recommend it. It's just a powerful movie. If you're ready to shed some tears, please do. I counted. I got teared up 12 times, and I cried. I had a legit tear down my face 3 times. It just gets me, man. It gets me in my feels so hardcore. So, if you haven't, you need to. You need to go watch it. Tomorrow, when you see this, get some popcorn, get your kids, sit down on the couch tomorrow night, or whenever you see this, if you're off work tomorrow, because it's going to be snowing here, just sit down and watch it. Just do it. It's 2 hours and 17 minutes. If you take out the credits, it's like 2 hours and 10 minutes. It's worth it. It is worth it to sit down and be proud of the colors and our nation. It's wonderful. It is full of just positivity. It's just going to make you smile. It's going to make you laugh. It's going to make you just feel so good. I want to just keep my head through a wall. I'm ready to go work out. I'm actually ready to put my skates back on and go suck again. So thank you guys for watching. I'm done. Quick review. I love you guys. Don't be ashamed of the country that we're in. Yes, there's problems, but we will get through it together, all of us as one. This movie was not made for Democrats. It was not made for Republicans. It was not made for independent, whatever you are, whatever you want to call yourself. It was made for Americans, and that's what we are first and foremost. We are Americans first. We are a party second. So remember, I love you. My girl loves you. My 2 boys love you, and my 2 kitty cats love you. So thank you guys. If you guys like what you're watching, please subscribe down below. Don't forget to go to our partner, Happiest Podcast on Earth. Wonderful people. I got some stuff coming up fun with them too, so stay tuned. And I'm out. I'm gonna go put on some warm clothes because I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little chilly right now. And I'm gonna go probably sit in my bedroom and cry for another like 5 minutes because I'm still very emotional. So love y'all. I'm out.